Hello students, welcome to this ICT video lesson on teleworking. So today we are going to discuss about the social and economic effects of teleworking. In this video, you are going to learn about key terms, traditional office environment, what is teleworking, benefits and drawbacks of teleworking on the employee side, benefits and drawback on the employer side, a quick test, and a recap. So let's start with the key terms. There are 4 key terms that you need to remember at the end of this session. The first one is teleworking. The second one is telecommuting. The third one is the employer. And the last one it is the employee, who also known as the teleworker. Before taking a look at the traditional office environment, it is very important for you to differentiate between the employee and the employer. The employee is the worker. He or she is being paid for the job done. Whereas the employer, he or she is in charge of the organization. All workers are under his or her control. Next, we are going to take a look at the traditional office environment. As you can see in this picture, you have a building with office equipments. You have chairs, you have tables, you have computer equipments, you have telephone, and then you have the employees. You have the physical presence of the employees here. And then we have the employer who has direct control over the employees. And of course, you have office space for each employee. We will now take a look at teleworking. Have you heard about a family member or a neighbor who is working from home? If yes, he or she may be a teleworker. We will now define teleworking. So teleworking means working away from the office. The work is done usually at home using computer and communication facilities. If you have done some research on the internet, you may come across the word telecommuting. In fact, telecommuting is another term that is used to refer to teleworking. Do you find teleworking nice? It may be the case in the future you are a teleworker. So now let's take a look at the different tools that you need for teleworking. The tools that you will need for teleworking are a personal computer. It can be a desktop computer, a laptop, or a smartphone. You will need a headset, internet connectivity, video conferencing facilities, and email. You may be telling yourself, I have all these tools at home. I can be a teleworker. Unfortunately, you cannot work at your age. We will now take a look at the benefits of teleworking. From the employee side, that is the teleworker is working in a relaxed environment. Since he or she is working from home, there's no travel cost, and you can balance your work and family life. As for the employer, there's no need to rent building since the teleworker is at home. And there is no travel expenses because the teleworker again is at home. We'll now take a look at the drawbacks of teleworking. So on the employee side, firstly, workers do not meet each other. And secondly, the teleworker may be tempted to spend more time on personal work, family, and entertainment. On the employer side, employers do not have direct control over the teleworkers. That's all you need to know about teleworking. I hope you have understood. Now we will test your knowledge. So we will have a quick test with 5 questions. The first question is, which one of these 2 pictures shows a teleworker? Picture A or picture B? Of course, the answer is picture B. Second question. Teleworking means working from home. True or false? The answer is true. Question number 3. Employers have to pay travel costs for teleworkers. True or false? The answer is false. The teleworker stays at home. Question number 4. Teleworkers can spend more time with their family. True or false? The answer is true. Question number 5. Employers are always present at the teleworker's home during working hours. True or false? The answer is false. The employer is not at the teleworker's home during working hours. Question number 6. Teleworkers can choose their own working time. True or false? The answer is true. This is the end of our quick test. I hope you've got all your answers right. We will now have a little recap of the video session. Teleworking means working away from the office. It is also known as telecommuting. Teleworking involves the employer and the employee. The employee is also known as the teleworker. Teleworking has benefits and drawbacks. Benefits of teleworking from the employee's side is that the employees work in a relaxed environment, there is no travel cost, and the employees can balance work and family life. As for the employers, the benefits are there is no rental cost and travel expenses are reduced. Drawbacks of teleworking. The employees do not meet each other physically, and they may spend more time with their family than doing their work. As for the employers, the drawback is they do not have direct control over the teleworker. We have reached the end of our video lesson. I hope that you have enjoyed it. Thank you very much for your attention.